That movement again from Jacob Oram. It's extravagant movement off the deck and bounce as well. First runs of the morning, 4 of them, and that boundary brings Paul Collingwood a well-deserved half-century. Edged, and no third slip. The boundary that brings Tim Ambrose a first Test match 100. It's been a marvellous effort. Can't quite get his helmet off to salute the crowd. He does so now. How well he's deserved it.
Yeah, a little bit of fortune too. Well played, Tim Ambrose. Been a really good innings. Well deserved.
Edged and gone. Ross Taylor taking the catch at second slip. It was a neat catch. It went quite quickly away to his left. And Tim Ambrose goes, but not before he's had time to bring up that first Test match 100. Disappointing for him this morning that he goes now.
Balding round his legs, a drag on, I would think. Might just have got caught up in the pad of the thigh pad. Expected that to go down to fine leg. Stuart Broad looks back, but it's come off the thigh pad, I think. Little flick down the leg side, might just go all the way. Handy for England. Whacked away, just waiting for anything that's slightly short of length. Collingwood moves on to 64. Side bottom. What a good shot this is.
I think they've been listening to you, Bumble, as well. It's positive cricket, it's good cricket.
How close is that? Fingers twitching, and it's up. Took an eternity, it seemed, for Rudy Kurtzen to decide that that was out. But straight away after the drinks break, New Zealand has struck again. That's gone straight up. The attempted pull miscued, and that's well caught. Wasn't an easy catch. Matthew Bell had to get there first, then judge it. It would have been coming straight down out of that sky, and he'd gone quite a long way up. That's a good catch. It's the end of the innings. McCullum moving very briskly down the leg side. Panasada's trying to fend it away. He gets a little bit of a glove on it. And it's Mark Gillespie who's wrapped things up. A couple of short balls at the end have actually produced a couple of wickets for him. So his figures much improved. So he jogs his way off, having made 6. England are all out for 342.
So steady first ball for Ryan Sidebottom. Profitable morning so far for England, David?
Fine morning, and this should be a demanding.
Anderson was allowed to play.
Oh, bowling with a curve. What a start for Jimmy Anderson. Pitched up, full length, bit of swing, and completely confounding Bell, who's gone for naught.
Anderson on a lap of honour.
That's it, gone. Great delivery again from Anderson, almost a copybook dismissal. Except this time there was an edge and it was through to slip. But great bowling from Anderson, full and swinging, and Howe has gone now.
Now, was there an inside edge there? It's beaten Ambrose diving away to his right. 4 runs have been signalled.
How close is Tim Ambrose to this? It's in Sri Lanka, as I recall. It's edged away. Will it go all the way? It will. It does. It's 30 for 2.
Gone again. Thin edge, gone. Not going anywhere. Sinclair, but he's got to go now because the finger is up from Rudy Kurtzen. And Jimmy Anderson has 3 for 13. He's ripped apart.
Well, that's just tailed in. It's pretty nicely played by Taylor. That'll run away off the net pitches for 4.
Wide of the crease from Broad, and that's flown away between the slips for 4.
Cracking shot. It's a little over pitch from Stuart Broad, but put away emphatically. So over, through, whatever you like. It's bouncing off those boundary boards now. Just that little bit of width, and it's the sort of ball that can go just like that. Seen that throughout the game.
There a hint of, I was going to say, was there a hint of disapproval then, Bob? But there's certainly a bit of disapproval about that. This field from Monty Panesar at mid-off, England's fielding.
Up and over the short extra cover, and that'll run away for 4 runs as well. The shackles beginning to be loosened by Taylor and Fleming. That's away fine for 4. James Anderson trying his luck at the scoreboard end. So he's got the breeze behind him now, or largely behind him. That's beaten Vaughan. 50 partnership comes up, and Ross Taylor has made 39 of them.
Yeah, I think this is a perfect illustration of
up and over Collingwood this time. Going to flash hard. 8 runs from the over, 88 for 3. Pretty well played in the end. Peterson can't stop it. So many runs down to third man. Well. Fleming can't believe it. He's fought so hard for 92 balls for 2 hours and 40 minutes, and rather like Andrew Strauss. That's away fine. That'll be a boundary. Off the bat as well. 111 now for 4.
There's a shout. He's given it. There was some bat that I don't know whether that bat was Pat first bat, but he's got the decision. Jacob Oram might be unlucky here. There's the next wicket. That's the one they needed. Jimmy Anderson picks up his 5th wicket. And Ross Taylor, who's played so well, eventually he nicks one. There you go.
Well, don't be too worried about that. Let him try and drive you. It was a bit too wide, but it was a great shot from McCullum to get him off the mark.
Will be 4 more. It's 128 for 6.
It's a good shot. Vittori is clever at working that ball away on the offside. Leaves the shot just late enough and placed it well there as well. Well, somehow that's found a way through. Very, very edgy this time, whereas the first boundary of the over for Vittori was much more controlled. This is definitely a streaky one. He's hit it very well. Stuart Broad was out there at deep square leg, and it wasn't that far away from him, but he had absolutely no chance of cutting it off. Chipped over mid-on this time. So there's a sudden flurry of runs here from Vittori and McCullum. Another cracking shot. This time it's Vittori. Not to be outdone by McCullum. He's just swatted that one away. And it turns into an over which has now cost 15 runs. So 9 from the previous over, 15. It's an extraordinary shot. Stuff the back foot, punched down the ground straight. And with just enough power to reach the boundary. There's timing, there's strength. There's real skill in that. And the 50 partnership has come up in quick time, 31 balls. That should be out, and it's beautifully taken. Well, Stuart Broad has kept his head. And that little change has worked for Michael Vaughan. It's worked for Stuart Broad. He had one dropped earlier. No mistake made with this one. Andrew Strauss saw it all the way. Made sure he got both hands to it. Good shot. Seemed to have plenty of time for that. Got him. Don't need the slips. It's the extra cover who takes the catch. Carl Mills has to go, and he'll be...
Oh no, he's got a 4. It's Monty again. 180 for 8. Bowling! Monty, you beauty! All part of a grand plan. All is forgiven. Gillespie, another note. Nobody's moving on the leg side. Picks up another boundary. Short, dabbed away, third man, 6! 50 for Vittori.
Clever shot and a clever innings.
Bowled in, leg stunt, had to come. Chris Martin just falls over ever so slightly. He did bother the scorers this time. He's got a single. This game is moving on apace. New Zealand all out 190.